Hey everybody, face out. What's good everybody? My name is Six Bro. Welcome back to the channel, my god. Today we talking about Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. Now look, before we get into the video, you know what I gotta say. You know what I gotta say, my god. Listen, if you are a school shooter, a Weenie Hut Jr. sniper, then my god, click off the video, hit your dislike, and say goodbye. You're one of those. Clearly. My god, but if you lately, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. That being said, let's get into the video. Ayy! So in case y'all demigod Shinobi been living under a rock like Patrick Star type shit, then you know, you didn't know that Shinobi Striker dropped another DLC, the Kazuku DLC, or Kazuko, however you say that nigga name. I don't care, he's a side character, and I just don't take that nigga serious. But if I did run into that nigga in real life, I'm not gonna lie, I might run the other way, my god. I might have to go the other way, because that's tough. I'm not finna box a nigga with like 12 organs. That's crazy. But look, we gotta talk about it, right? So in case y'all don't know, I've been telling y'all since like the dawn of Shinobi Striker that this game needed fighting styles, and they've actually been adding fighting styles to the game somewhat of a way. So the last DLC, we had my guy Hidan, or Hedon, however you say that nigga name, another like role player, I don't know, but yeah, pretty much he came out and we got his fighting style as well. And now that Kazuko is out, we also got his fighting style, which is literally like the same exact movement, like literally the same thing. And it's also pretty cool because when you press triangle, his triangle actually stuns you, so it gives the healer actually a chance to, like, you know, follow up with a super or whatever it may be, or ninjutsu. I said a super, I've been playing too much Sparking, my god. But yeah, now you got a chance to actually sit there and counter your moves. Not saying this is the first time you could do that, right? But it's just another fighting style added to the game that gives you that option to actually sit there and add another little, you know, little spicy combo to your movement or whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I really do enjoy that they're adding fighting styles to the game when it comes to these VR masters. Now I ain't gonna lie, they started this a little bit too late in my opinion. A little, like, maybe like a good 3 to 4 years too late. This game was popping, COVID and post-COVID, the game was going crazy. But now, you know, a lot of people are moving on. There's a lot of games coming out, Battlefield 6, Sparking 0, GTA 6. There's so many games coming out right now. And I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to anime gaming, Shinobi Striker does do his thing, right? Shinobi Striker is really good when it comes to being an anime game, updating us with, like, you know, rather be a weekly or bi-weekly update, adding new things to the shop, adding, you know, a battle pass. Now they are constantly adding things to this game that is really good for an anime game. They are not doing this on Sparking 0. They're not even doing this on Xenoverse. Yes, Xenoverse still gets updates, but their updates are mainly like yearly. This game is getting an update bi-weekly, sometimes like 3 weeks, whatever it may be. Tri-weekly, my nigga, I don't know. But regardless, we are getting frequent updates when it comes to this game. And another game that is also doing that is My Hero Ultra Rumble, which also has a pretty good following as well. So Shinobi Striker and My Hero Ultra Rumble are the two anime games right now that are really getting treated like a normal video game when it comes to being updated and, you know, adding new things to the game. These two games are killing it right now, but a lot of people gave up on Shinobi Striker because the modders came in and ruined it. I believe that Xbox, when you load into the game, it still takes like 3 days to get into the fucking game, so there's a lot of issues still going on. We also don't have a 1v1 game mode, which I've been talking about too. Yeah, they did add a few new maps, but also I've been saying for a while too, give us the option to actually pick a map before we get into the game, like a preference, or give us the option to veto 2 other maps so that we could all vote on the one that we want. There's something like that that should also be implemented in this game, because again, it's just really annoying when you get a map like, you know, the cloud map, and then everyone's like, dog, I'm not trying to play combat battle on the cloud, give me flag battle on like the sandbox or whatever it may be, right? So, or the hidden sand, my bad. But regardless, my guy, there's so many more things that could definitely add to Shinobi Striker, but sometimes I feel like it's a little too late. Right, I feel like now we're at that period of time where it's like, alright nigga, where's the sequel? Like, where's Shinobi Striker 2? Or where's the open world Naruto game? It does feel really good knowing that Bandai Namco and Savoy are actually giving so much treatment to this game. But at some point, you gotta just rip the band-aid off and let the shit bleed out, because at some point, it's just done, right? But I do believe that Shinobi Striker still got a couple more years to go in it, depending on what they add to the game or whatever, you know. So there is an option to still revive it in a way, but even reviving it, nigga, you're still gonna die in like 6 weeks of a stroke, right? So it doesn't really matter. But like I said, I do enjoy that they're still updating this game. And things like a fighting style are just really good because, like I said, I've been wanting this since the beginning. Like, yeah, they are adding new weapons, and the weapons are heat. I ain't gonna lie, the weapons they're adding to the game are actually fire. They also add somewhat of a fighting style as well. But having the VR master actually like gaining the ability to use their square and Y attacks should have been in the game since day one. If I'm being honest, I felt like this game was on one of those other games that was like in a beta test, but they never left the beta, kind of like Fortnite a little bit, but Fortnite kind of just like took off. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate that it took them this long to start adding things, especially when people kind of grew up and grew out of the game, right? So there's so many things going on right now in Shinobi Striker, and there are a lot of people that do genuinely miss the game. But I don't feel like these things are enough to bring people back consistently. Yeah, they might be back for an update or two, but to bring them back consistently. But I'm hoping that we will get to that point where it is enough, rather it be new fighting styles, rather it be new game modes or private matches or adding a clan mode in the game. Whatever it may be, I hope that it will be enough for when that day comes. But as of right now, I truly believe that it is not enough to actually make Shinobi Striker take off the way it did in COVID. I'm sorry, but I gotta be real, all right? I ain't these other niggas. I ain't finna lie to you and like, you know, Dickie. I ain't doing all that extra shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not paid. I'm not paid by Saloy and Bandai Namco to do that. So I'm giving y'all my raw and genuine opinion on this. And it's not a negative opinion either. It's just like, okay, well, the game is good. The game is fun. But we still want it to do better because the potential for the game is still there. We still see the potential. And it's not going to take a lot to make this game better, but it will take a lot to get people's trust and, you know, earn their trust back and earn their time back for them to come back on here consistently and actually play this game again. That's the hard, cold truth about it. But I do vibe with it a lot. And also, in case you guys don't know, Momoshiki will be the next DLC character. Another character that we more than likely will get fighting styles because his fighting style is also lit. So I'm hoping we do get that. I am tired of the Akatsuki thing. Like I said, the Akatsuki theme is getting corny now. It was Hidan and it's Kazuku. Like, I'm over it. Can we please get some other type of villains that are in the Naruto verse and Boruto verse? I genuinely do not care about these niggas. I don't care. I don't care about this clan. I just don't care. But anyways, if you have any questions or concerns, definitely comment below. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for liking the video and also just watching the video and vibing with me. I really do appreciate y'all. Six World is back on Shinobi Striker. Well, we're back. My God, we're back. But take care of yourselves. Take care of your mental. Take care of your health. And I'll see y'all boys on the next one. Take care. Bless up. You already know. Team 6, I am out. Ayy.
I don't think these pussy niggas really understand me, All you niggas broke, you can never bend for ban me. See me, then he froze, now we acting like we family. Everybody knows I ain't fucking with these hoes, but I like white girls like I'm playing with my nose. If I'm not touching you, then I'm touching on that road. Got you playing with your toys like my name G.I. Joe. Fuck yourself to my voice, break it back when I'm home. Niggas ask me where they bitch at, how should I know? Even if I did, what the fuck would I say? She out spending money that you can't even make. She out spending money that you can't